Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and I'm down at the Seafront today on October the 18th, I think it is. And today's film is not actually about the seafront. I'm going to walk down through St Paul's Pillar area and Bar Street, but I thought I'd come up through that funny little shopping centre they've got by Captain's View and have a quick look at that first. I thought I might as well start filming here. Show you a little bit of the seafront while we're walking through. It's a glorious day. Low 20s centigrade. And the sea is incredibly calm. You could almost be forgiven for thinking you're on a lake. I'm trying not to pay any attention to all the lovely food smells they got from the restaurants. So here's Captain's View. And just to the right of that, there's a recessed area, which I believe used to be a nice shopping centre, which I'm not sure what happened to it, but certainly seen better days. Hopefully one day it'll get renovated. I don't mean the Captain's View itself, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. There's a little area behind it. And here we are. I mean, what's still here is nice. You can imagine what the potential it has, because it's a lovely area. Lots of places over there waiting to be used. Little panda gift shop. Healthy Art Gallery. Don't know if that's still in existence or not. And we'll come through here. And to bring us out to Slovenitis, formerly Paps. Oh, it's blocked drain somewhere. Mind you, that's often the case here, I seem to recall. Not the first time I made that observation. So, hopefully now you should know where we are again. There's that Vietnamese food, Saigon, and we'll walk down that way over the zebra crossing. Obviously not open yet because it's quite early in the morning, and this will bring us out to a handy little path that will take us to St Paul's Pillar area. Nice bit of shade here first. You get to appreciate the little pockets of shade. You do lots of filming. Haven't seen any cats. Normally there's a few around here, perhaps they're being fed somewhere. Just realised I've never walked up that path there. Let's have a quick look, see where it brings us out. I've actually got some drone footage, which I'll plonk in here, showing you St Paul's Pillar area. It looks like it goes straight to the hotel actually. Yeah, so that's the end of that little mystery. Oh well. I thought I'd found a nice little path that would provide an alternate route, but it just goes to that hotel. Yeah, anyway, I've done a drone film, which I'll splice into this footage, giving you a better view of St Paul's Pillar area. Here's a drone eye view of St Paul's Church and the Pillar area. Give you a bit more of an idea of the scale of the place. Hopefully in the fullness of time you'll be able to appreciate it close up again yourself. And now I'll walk through it. They're definitely still doing something to it, though I haven't seen any announcements as to what yet. There's a little kiddie's car up here on the left. That must have cost a bob or two. Maybe got some people dumping it. Suppose it could be a cat home now. Go through St Paul's Pillar. Oh, there the walkway has been completely removed. Not sure what that chap's doing. Seems to be have welding equipment. So perhaps the cement, are they just completely getting rid of it? Or do they need to take it away in order to put in a more modern alternative? Certainly hope so, because it was very nice being able to walk through the area. Some annoying music in the distance. I say annoying because it has a tendency of triggering copyright strikes. Or copyright claims, rather. Now, hopefully there'll be some cats here, because I haven't seen a single cat on this walk and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. Nope. No kitties. Saint Kyriaki Chrysopolitissa, or as just St Paul's as I call it, only because there's no way I'm ever going to remember all that. Now I'll work out what the route is these days. I'm guessing there's a service on at the church at the moment. Yes. Oh no, this looks new and freshly painted, which is an encouraging sign, if that means that they're just getting rid of old girders and stuff and replacing them with new stuff. Because you wouldn't do that if you're going to be getting rid permanently of the walkway, would you? Someone's can of Coke perched on the area. I'll walk through the grounds of the soon to be opened St Paul's Museum. If there's someone else working on the girders over there, there are two people. So something is definitely happening. And there do appear to be painting bits there as well. So it's just difficult, but I think it's a question of having to be patient and seeing what's emerging. But given the many years of inactivity that has occurred there, it's nice to see anything happening. So there's a museum, still closed unfortunately. Now up here is the church, the central church of Kato Paphos. And rather than walk up there and show you, I've done some drone footage which will give you a much better view, so I'll put that in here. Here's a quick film just showing you the central church in Kato Paphos and the excavation work they're doing there. Pan around it. Wonder what mysteries and historical artifacts they're going to be discovering. Paphos is basically just built on Paphos, as is London and loads of other old cities basically. And that means that we can walk up this way. So what I'm trying to do in films going forward is to have less of them and incorporate drone footage into regular film, so that way, as well as meaning you're not going to get bombarded with so many films, you'll have some context of what you're actually seeing with the drone. On Saturdays I think I will do slightly longer form seafront and harbour flights with the drone, because they're popular anyway and people like to get their fix of the seafront and harbour. €3 for a car parking spot's a bit hopeful. M Boutique Hotel parking. Oh, I suppose they've got to have it somewhere. And it occurred to me where people there would park, and I suppose that's the only downside of the place. There's Ace's Bar. Too early for them to open. Given that there's a big sign up saying what their Wi-Fi password is, why do they even bother having a Wi-Fi password? There's a mystery for you. There's the lovely Seafront resort. And this is the top end of Bar Street. Not a lot happens here, though it does get a bit busy at night. Especially when you get past, or two rather, Baywatch Bar. I'm just in the shaded area because I was getting a bit hot. Now it looks like we're doing some renovations here. Though of what, I don't know. Or to what, rather. Boom, 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 boom. Into the shade again I go. I think I'll walk a little, halfway up Bar Street to the roundabout and cut through down Poseidonos Avenue. That's a good plan. There's Friends Bar over there. And here's a view of Bar Street you don't normally see. I thought I'd quickly show you what it looks like from the rooftops. So we're heading up the populated part of Bar Street. Obviously there won't be many people around at the moment because it's morning. So that would have been flares on the left there. There's no tourist. Don't know what that van's doing in the centre here, there. And then panning round. That's the old bowling alley. Up there leads on to Poseidonos Avenue water feature. There you go, you can just get a nice view of it. Also a good way of seeing how many car parking there is available just behind Bar Street. There's those ones which are, I think it's €2 a pop. We're coming back this way near the Pop Life supermarket. You'll get two. There we are. Loads more car parking, which I believe is free, but don't quote me on that. I'll need to check that one. Anyway, back to the walk. Before we say, ooh, it's quiet, it's Saturday morning, off season, so of course it's quiet. Early Saturday morning-ish. It was early when I started, but time tends to get away from you, I've found. See if anything's been happening at the Robin Hood. Work my way. You can see the pool table that way. Not sure the lack of doors indicates anything. Now before, well, you mean an old TV screen there? All the optics are still up. You won't be able to see anything. Looks as like they're, no, yeah, they are still up over that way. So, it's a bit of a mystery. Time will tell. Up here you've got Flair's Bar on the left. You've got a nice little chapel over there. And you've got Boogies and Bubbles on the right. Flair's definitely seems to be the one that gets the most crowds. But on a Saturday morning, it's going to be all quiet here, I would imagine. Now the alley I want to walk down is just on my right, but I will go up here so I can show you Bubbles, Boogies and the various takeaways as well. Lest I be accused of only favouring one place. Right, so there's Bubbles, out of Africa, and Boogies. Oh, someone's sneezing, bless you. Or Gesundheit seems to be the more international flavour. Now, I've got a fairly boring alley to walk down now. And the regular viewers will know that when it's a fairly boring bit, I like to do my marketing. So if you like watching our films, and let's face it, why not? I mean, they're brilliant. Even the boring bits like this. Then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on any notifications bell that you can find. Good luck on that. And yep, share them far and wide. Post them on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Say, look at this film, it's amazing. I never knew that, or something like that. Because it really does help us with the YouTube algorithm, especially at lean times at the moment, because not a lot of YouTube viewers around at the moment because they've come off their holidays and they haven't started thinking about their other ones yet, so the next year's. So we need all the help we can get, including financial help. So if you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/PaphosLife and chuck us a few coffees. They're all gratefully received. Has she locked her car or not? That is the question. She doesn't know. There's a nice little mural along here. I'll tilt the camera just so you can see a bit of that. And if you want to get something back in return, go to our Zazzle store at zazzle.co.uk/store/PaphosLife/collections. And there you can find the new 2026 Paphos Life calendar. Ram solid of pictures of Paphos in it. Perfect gift for the person in your life who loves Paphos or to treat yourself with. And there's other stuff as well, but calendars are really good to go for. This is a nice one. It wasn't that boring after all. Finally, speaking of Facebook, if you want to follow us on our Paphos Live page, we've only got 91,000 followers, so we need all the help we can get. Do so, that way you'll get notified whenever we publish anything on Facebook, YouTube, or our main Paphos Live website. Because we do have different content going on different platforms. And cross-promotion is quite tricky because if you promote a link to a YouTube film direct on Facebook, then Facebook won't promote it for you. Don't even go there, basically. Well, I think I'll walk down here and finish with the view of the viewing platform above the Municipal Baths. Conveniently located to a toilet which I need to use. There you go, a bit of information for you. Also, if you want to find any information about Paphos, join Facebook groups, because believe me, in Cyprus, Facebook is the big thing. They surprised us when we came to Cyprus, but that's the case. And we've got two groups, Paphos Chat and Cyprus Chat. By all means, join them, more than welcome to. But there are other, I mean, if you're thinking of, say, moving to Paya, there's a Ask Anything Paya group. There's a couple of them actually. And Mandria, they've got the groups, Polemi's got his group, all sorts of groups. And go there, ask people questions. And be polite. And don't just post one thread with 8 million questions in it, just be specific. And search the groups first as well. But you do that and you get lots of honest advice. Don't just trust people who seem nice. Do your proper homework. Anyway, after my stomach indicated that it needed food, we'll finish with a nice view of the harbour area and Muscles Beach, as nobody calls it. Up these steps, making sure I don't trip up anything. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next film. Cheers.